Kerrigan. We've neutralized the Protoss, but there's a wave of Zerg advancing on this position. We need immediate evac.
Belay that order. We're moving out.
What? You're not just gonna leave us!
All ships prepare to move away from Tarsonis on my mark.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do this!
It's done. Helmsman, signal the fleet and take us out of orbit. Now!
Commander. Jim? What the hell's going on up there?
I've been cleaning up after you a lot lately.
Leave it alone, Matt.
Same dream?
I said, leave it alone.
What happened to Kerrigan wasn't your fault.
Which part? Where she got left behind? Or where she murdered 8 billion people?
Same old bullshit. You ain't gonna listen. Do you even see what you're becoming?
We are who we choose to be, Matt.
When you figure it out, let us know. We're waiting on you.
Hey everybody, this is EZ, and welcome to episode 19 of my Starcraft 2 Let's Play. And now, that scene beforehand was just epic. It's one of my favorite scenes in the entire game. It's the only time you actually see Kerrigan as a human in this game. So let's go watch the news in the cantina.
Kate Lockwell for UNN. The elusive Queen of Blades was spotted on Tirador recently. Dr. Emil Nerud, head of the renowned Mobius Foundation, had a run-in with the alien queen, but is currently unavailable for comment. In a statement, Dr. Nerud credited Raynor's Raiders with keeping the Queen of Blades from achieving
Kate,
her—
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have a breaking story. Apparently, go to commercial, please. Commercial.
What goes bump in the night? It might be your gifted child. Register your child with PsyOps today. It's the law. It's your duty.
And that explains where they get their ghosts from. Alright, now let's go into the laboratory. There's not much we can really do in here anymore. And we click on this, we can get extra money, but we really don't need it. And let's go to the armory. Click on the medvac right here. Medics of the 19th Division, Dominion Marine Division, first improvised the medvac by modifying a dropship to allow remote control during the acid storms on Thalion 7. This adds tens of minutes to the life expectancy of medics. Marines still do not trust the accuracy of the scalpel laser, nor are they optimistic about the precision of the auto-serin, both of which were developed by Procyon Industries, the lowest bidder. In case I'm sounding a little bleh this episode, it's because it's roughly 1:10 in the morning and I'm slightly tired. Okay, you click on here, you can get medevacs deployed almost immediately, which is like what Hercules did in the other mission. Or you can get medevacs to heal 2 targets at once, which is a good upgrade, but we're not going to get either. We really don't need many more upgrades. You can really save your money up, but if you want to buy a thing, you could get these 2 right here, which I may end up getting later. And you can go into the bridge, and we can talk to Tychus.
Yeah, I've been thinking about Tirador. And you know, there's gotta be better ways to make a fast buck than diving headlong into an alien invasion.
If it gets too hairy for you, just try and think of the money.
I'm trying, old buddy. I'm trying real hard.
Alright, and now you talk to Horner.
Good to see you, sir. All available missions are ready for your perusal on the star map.
Matt, hell, just... thanks, I guess.
And alright, we get to click on the star map here, and we are going to Typhon 11.
Mobius have got themselves set up again since the Zerg chased them out of their old place. They say they've worked out where to find another artifact. Lovely little place called Typhon.
Right, in this mission you get a Banshee. I'm not going to go into much detail on what it can do because you do get a demonstration of it before the main part of the mission starts, so we get launch.
There she is, planet Typhon. Don't look so bad.
Yep, sensors indicate... Wait, what the... The star's energy output just jumped 500%. I've never seen anything like it.
Slow down, Matt. What's it mean?
It means the star will go nova in a few hours. Meantime, the planet's getting bombarded by waves of fire.
Fire. Why does it always have to be fire?
Well, the good news is, we've got a significant cache of supplies planetside, so we shouldn't need to build supply depots.
Well, that's something. So where's our artifact?
Right there. Smack dab in the middle of all them Protoss.
Our mobile structures can relocate and keep us just ahead of the fire, but we'll need to salvage everything we can't take with us.
You ain't seriously going down there.
Come on, partner. We got hours till that sun explodes.
Well, let's grab that artifact and get out of here before your Queen of Blades shows up looking for it.
Alright, folks. Like they said, we don't need to build supply depots in this mission, which is really good. Because you don't get many minerals, and if you had to build supply depots, this mission would be next to impossible to beat. Roughly because of how many mineral supply depots you will need to build, and how many you will lose in this mission if you had to build them. Because there is a wave of fire that comes through, and it will destroy everything. And I mean everything will get destroyed when this wave of fire hits. So basically what we need now is to just wait for the mission to load, and we can attempt this mission, which usually takes me at least 2 tries to beat. So let's see. These are the Banshees I was talking about.
Hope you brought your sunscreen, cowboy.
Now ain't the time, Swan.
Relax, Hotshot. I got something useful for you. Banshees. These babies can blow the snot out of ground forces. Got cloaking, too. Gotta love that. Whoa, careful of those Protoss cannons. They can detect Banshees even when they're cloaked.
Now, the Banshee can only attack ground units. If it could attack air units, it'd be a really overpowered unit, in my personal opinion. So, Banshees are actually a good unit. You see they do 12 damage, and they do twice do 24 damage a wave, so it's pretty good.
Nice job. Let's get our base up and running, and get that artifact.
Missions we want to start out a certain way. I mean, there's 2 ways.
Warning, fire wave approaching.
Interrupt me, why don't you, goddammit. Okay, there's 2 ways you can do this. The first way would be, there's a Protoss base up here you can attack.
James Raynor, we anticipated your arrival. Now you will pay for desecrating our holy relics.
Oh, hell. Not these Tal'Darim guys again. They seriously need to learn when to quit.
I really agree with Raynor there, because these guys get really annoying. As you shall see later on, how annoying these guys really do get. And yeah, I'm gonna make a lot of Banshees, and I'm gonna make some Vikings, and I'm also gonna make, you're gonna see in the tradition of the supply depot, the science vessel in this mission. I will make a science vessel, so you will see how they work, and you'll see how good they truly can be. I will not use a single thing out of this factory. It's just basically here for survival purpose only. If I get down to the last building, something like that, that's what it's there for. I am going to make a Marine Medic Ball to go around the ground, because there are some ground forces you need to kill. We should actually be getting attacked fairly soon. If I remember correctly, we will get attacked fairly soon. Don't hold me to, we'll see how that works. You'd want to move out fairly quick to keep moving over to the right, because there's a base. There we go. These Banshees here, you really just wreck the Zealots. That's not a problem. So, you shouldn't worry about that at all. Right now, you want a Banshee squad of about 14. You want to start moving out before you get to 14 Banshees, but your main goal is about 14 Banshees, while continuing producing Marines and stuff. And that is a relic. Like I said, you don't need to get it. I'm going to get that one just because it's right there. Why the hell not? Now these sentries will do. These sentries right here will do something fairly interesting pretty soon. The cannon bears, why they can see me cloaked. Now some of those units aren't real. The sentry actually is putting hallucinations in, which is a unique ability they have. They can create fake units that just make their forces look bigger than they really are.
Warning, fire wave arrival is imminent. Base evacuation required.
The Tal'Darim outpost to the east would make an excellent location to move our base to. We just need to clear them out and take possession.
Yeah, that's a good way to get in their good graces, is to kill them and take their shit. Now they do have Archons in here, but their main threat is not that, it is their actual air defense.
This Tal'Darim base is in a good spot for us. We just need to clear them out and take possession.
So they do have Immortals there. You want to kill their pylons so they can't get supply to eat things. If they can't get supply, they can't build units. And our main base, of course, is under attack, so I gotta go back and protect that. And I just lost 2 Banshees, which is very bad. You don't want to lose any units this mission because the units are very hard to come by in this mission. Took out that cannon there, and they should try to rebuild it, which they're not for some reason. The amount of Banshees I have, I should easily be able to just walk through this. You can see they do have Colossi. They also do hallucinate Colossi. Makes this rather interesting. Fighting hallucinated Colossi. You can tell it's hallucinated or not if you have a detector, but we don't have those right now. I could make one, but it's not really that important to make one. Now, sentries can attack the air, but they're not really that strong, so I wouldn't really worry about them. But that is an actual Colossi, I can tell because it is doing damage to you. You always tell the real Colossi from a fake one based on if it does damage or not. This fire wave is getting close, and I ran out of minerals anyway, so I'm moving the SCVs over to right here. So get to go in, and I moved those Banshees out of the way because I was retarded.
The fire wave's right on top of us, sir. We need to move our base structures or they'll be destroyed.
You did exactly what Horner said right there. Move your base structures out of the way. You actually want to go over here and kill these probes so they don't take any more minerals, because you need all the minerals you can possibly get in this mission. Because you don't get very many. Now, I'm not going to land my factory, but I will land the command. What you need to do is you need to land the command center. You need to land your...
The Tal'Darim base has been cleared. That should buy us a little elbow room.
Our warrior's sacrifice was not in vain. We gladly marched towards death to ensure your doom.
Those guys got a serious stick up their ass. While I'm landing, this right here I'm not going to land because you don't need to. I'm building 2 refineries because they're automated, no need to worry about it. The automation of the refineries makes this mission, makes it rather fun. I'm going to get a lot of minerals really quickly because of my mules I just dropped, because mules do produce resources faster, excuse me. And I'm going to make a save right here, because when you get to the first part of this, you want to save, because, like I said, this mission usually takes me 3 or 4 tries to do, because it is hard. The end of it's really hard, and that's just a regular attack from these guys. You want to cloak your Banshees, because Marines are really cheap, so losing a Marine... you don't really want to, but I'd rather lose a Marine than lose a bunch of Banshees, just because you will die. I'm trying to be nice about it, but you will just die. I'm actually gonna make some Vikings now, because you do need some Vikings too. And I want to make 2 science vessels whenever I get... There we go, that's the money I need. 2 science vessels. That we produce at the same time. You can start mining minerals for me there. This will rally up to here, move this up to there, make 2 more medics, and then 2 more marines. Now the good thing about this is you don't have to worry about food. You can just make units at your own leisure there. And I'm going to build myself an armory, building it over in this corner so it won't die. I'm not going to worry about building an engineering bay because marines are not going to move in this mission. It's going to be the Banshees that do that. Remember, you don't ever need to actually pick up the artifact. All you ever need to do is just kill the building that is holding it. And I'm going to have an excessive amount of gas. As you can see right now, I already got 1,200 gas and I'm not spending it. That's not really that important. The gas, yes, you're going to have it. It's going to be there. Don't worry about it. What you need to get level 3 upgrades. But I'm going to have to build about 2 more armories to do that because they're going to get destroyed by the fire wave. This is the zealot chilling right there, and I'm gonna snipe him because he's annoying me. And yeah, he's annoying me because he's there. I'm sadistic, what can I say? So sue me. Because you don't want to ever lose a Banshee to these regular attacks. Yeah, 1 or 2 zealots, or 1 or 2 stalkers aren't a problem. I mean, this right here is nothing. I can take that. I lost a Banshee. That's not a big deal. You don't want to lose any, but if you're going to lose something, just lose 1. I mean, it's not a big deal. This is actually going to be my next base I'm going to take. It is small. I do agree. It is really small. But it's still better than nothing. And those would be Archons. So I'm going to cloak and try to kill an Archon. It's hard because of their massive shields. But They said they're all shield, nothing else. And I do get a lot of Banshees, and now here's an introduction to the Science Vessel, what it can do. You see my Banshees are weak. It actually heals the Banshee. Like a medic heals a ground unit, the Science Vessel heals any form of mechanical unit. Like it'll heal a siege tank, it'll heal stuff like that. Anything like that, it'll heal. I'm gonna lift this up, move it right here. There's not many minerals right here. This isn't a very smart move to move it to, but this is just a temporary fix until we get it set up. Okay. Now I'm not actually going to use mercenary submission. You could. I mean, it's nothing wrong with using them, but you don't need them. Just like I don't need the excessive amount of gas that I have in this mission either, but this is not a full-time settlement. This is just something small. Because Banshees cannot attack air, puts them at a big disadvantage there, which is why I made these Vikings. I only have 2. I'm making some more, but yeah, that's why I made the Vikings, so the Banshees can actually attack air. These Vikings are going to be control 3. The ones in control was the Science Vessel. I'm actually going to move up and attack this other base because the Flame Wave is getting closer to me. To back up, you need to try to kite here to do this. Now with the Banshees, you want to focus on anything that can hurt them, like stuff like that. In the Marines, you want to focus on the air units. This base actually is fairly easy to take out, just because it's easy to take out. I don't know any other way to say it. Now, stimming with the Marines is a big help. And this is a big attack force, but most of them are hallucinated. You can see the Dark Immortals are all hallucinations. You can tell that because I have Science Vessels, who have to be detectors. Hallucination units do no damage at all. They're just there basically as a nuisance. And they'll just distract you. That's all they do is distract you. Now this is not even a final attack. This is my final base you can take, because the next base they have is their main. So actually right now I'm going to start moving these buildings over. Certain buildings I'm moving at certain times, like, and I'm building another armory over here. And I'm also going to, that factory doesn't matter, I'm actually going to lift this off. These SCVs are going to move over here. I'm not going to keep mining from here because this command center won't make it if I do. So over here. Now I'm in a time crunch because this flame wave is getting close. It is getting close. It moves rather slowly, but it is getting pretty close to me. Now, in hindsight, I probably could have gotten level 2 from that armor. I can't get it now. I'll try getting level 1. I'm going to get level 1, but I doubt it. But yeah, I'm building the tech reactor in here again, making more Banshees and more Vikings, because you're going to get a Phoenix. They're going to have Phoenixes in this mission too. And those Phoenixes actually are really good units. They do a lot of damage to air units, and like I said, Banshees cannot attack air, which is their biggest flaw. There's a Phoenix right there, as a matter of fact. The attack force that I have is actually pretty sizable. Usually I don't actually make an attack force. That's what I was trying to avoid. Losing my entire ground army to friggin'... I actually need to kill this base over here, because this base will cause me some problems. You have no energy back. No, they can't see. They can still see me. How can they still see me? How can they still see me? And I just lost all my Banshees. That was a horrible, I mean absolutely atrocious move on my part. That was probably the stupidest move I could have made this entire mission right there. If I have to save though, it's because of that right there, that blunder I just made right there. That was a huge blunder. I lost my Banshees to a Psionic Storm, which can happen. Obviously, as you just saw. Now, I still need to keep producing some ground units. I need to attack, but that's not actually the primary concern. This is the primary concern. But yeah, you can see that I'm losing the automated refinery, but it doesn't matter because the automated refinery is that. And I'm actually going to get ship plate level 1 done. I should get it done before the thing dies. Actually, very good. Now, I don't need... Once these Banshees get done, I'm going to attack them. In the meantime, I'm going to keep producing more men through the barracks. I'm going to need a ground army, too. Well, this right here actually should be enough. Hopefully. If I can move out of the way. Yeah, that hurts when they send attacks like that in. Because, yeah, now I gotta actually just start using SCVs to repair. God forbid the SCVs do their jobs and actually repair my units. God forbid we do that in this mission. Yeah, now I lost all my Vikings. I have 2 Vikings left, didn't even know I had them there. My 2 SCVs that are still alive were crucial. The 2 science vessels there. That is very big that they survived. So if they died, that would be a devastating blow to me. This flame is getting pretty close. It means I need to attack fairly soon. Once these guys train, I will attack. In the meantime, like I said, I'm going to keep producing Marines down here because these guys are going to be a good force for me here. I don't have enough money right now to get ship level 3. I don't have enough money. I do need the money, yes. I'm actually going to save right here just in case. If I find the mission unbeatable, I'll load back to the previous save that I did, which is why I have that save. And I'm not going to train any more Banshees or Vikings. Whatever I get, this force is what I get. I just really hope they train fast. I'm actually going to attack as soon as these Banshees pop. Before the Vikings do, because they're going to do that again. Yeah, I still have all these. My SCVs will repair them, which is good, because they need to be fully repaired. Control 2 with all the Marines and the medics. And now I'm going to send out my attack. I may lose. I don't know how this is going to pan out for me here. This is one of those attacks that needs to be done very, very precisely. Like, that's too close. I need to kill that. So they can't really detect it, then I back off. You gotta do this mission in certain segments or you will lose straight up. Killing that did a lot because I can actually take out the front of their base with just these Banshees. It's very rare I complete this mission on the first attempt just because it's hard. This mission is hard. I will give it that. Now there's another one, and I'm going to lose Banshees here because of that. Because they can see me. They can still see me for some odd reason. How can they... great, they have observers. I forgot about that. I did forget the observer factor. That's one factor I did forget in this. They do have observers. What you really can do is you can have the Marines go in there and start killing things while you have the Banshees snipe things like Archons. If you really think you're in trouble, like I might be right here, you can just bum rush the vault, it doesn't really matter. The Archons, yes, they can see you, but they're not going to be as devastating as, I've won this mission. At this point, I'm not going to lose, so it doesn't matter to me. Unless they do that again. As soon as that thing gets destroyed, you have won this mission. Let's watch the end scene.
Okay, the artifact's secure. Saddle up, people. We're out of here.
We will pursue you to the end of the universe, James Raynor. 1,000 deaths cannot atone for your wanton sacrilege.
Yeah, you guys are the ones stuck on the planet that's about to explode. Well, everybody, thank you for watching episode 19 of my StarCraft 2 Let's Play. Hope you enjoyed. And come back and see us next time, and have a good day.